Hi everyone, thanks so much for being here. My name is Kat and I make houseplant videos here on Good and Planty. If you just so happen to absolutely love this video, please consider liking it, commenting, subscribing, or follow me on Instagram. All of these things help me grow my channel like a plant. First and foremost, happy Valentine's Day. I know not everyone celebrates it, but I did feel legally obligated to make a Valentine's Day themed video if I was uploading today, so here we are basically. And also welcome to Soothing Sunday, which is normally a monthly houseplant vlog I do here on my channel, but today's gonna be a little bit different. I have been wanting to make a video about why I love houseplants so much and how I'm able to dedicate so much time and energy to this hobby, and also kind of just like develop my houseplant philosophy almost. So here we are. This is kind of what this video is going to be, and it falls perfectly in line with Valentine's Day, so that's what's happening today. With any hobby, I just think it's really important to remember why you love it so much and also just what your intentions are. In a way, this is kind of what I'm doing today, but it's gonna be a very casual, relaxed video with a lot of rambling. So if that's for you, then please continue watching. If not, then you might want to click away, I'll be honest. So I think it's important to talk about kind of what the houseplant landscape is right now. I think that with the pandemic, there has been such an increase in both genuine love for houseplants, but also a little bit of like, well, kind of a lot of this consumerist mentality. And what's kind of happening, I feel like for some people, including myself sometimes, is I see a plant that everybody has and then I feel like obligated to spend money on it and get it just so that I have it and own it. And I'm trying really hard to shift away from that mentality, and it's hard because I am a big consumer. But I think that I've been trying to like ground myself and take care of plants that I'm genuinely drawn to and like want to have in my house and work well for me. When I got my first 5 or so houseplants, it was so exciting because it was almost more exciting because I didn't know that much about houseplants. It was a true surprise bringing that plant into my home, and it was such a learning process for me, and I think that that is really where like my love for houseplants started, in the learning aspect of it. And I think that that's really where I'm trying to root myself this year, and you know, however long this hobby lasts me, hopefully forever. I'm basically trying to balance out bringing plants into my home that I know will do really well for me and thrive, and plants that I want to learn more about, not plants that I think will look good or be super trendy for me on Instagram, even though it's hard. And just, you know, being mindful of the amount of plants I can actually take care of too, because I want to be able to give like 100% of myself to every plant I bring into my home, and that is hard once you reach a certain amount of plants. I'm trying to shift my buying and obtaining plants to being sort of like, do I genuinely want this plant? Do I think this plant will thrive in my home? And also, do I want to put the time and energy towards learning about it? So all of this is kind of shaping my intentions, I guess, for plants in the upcoming future. And that's just for me personally. There's no judgment if that's not, you know, what you're doing, as long as you're not like poaching plants like some people, but I doubt that you're doing that. So for me personally, that's where I see my plant collection going, and I think that's important because I want it to be a reflection of why I love plants so much and why I want to continue taking care of them. Plants for me have really just been such like a distraction almost, and a world in themselves here in my home where I can really just zone out and take care of them and myself basically simultaneously, because plant care for me has always been extremely therapeutic, and that's exactly what I'm looking to continue with all of my houseplants. I think I have found it to be just the most incredible experience, basically bringing this many houseplants into my home, trying to respect the plants, you know, and remember that I have little pieces of nature in my home has also been really important to me. I think that's why I've felt such an urge to become more sustainable, at least when taking care of them, if not like in every aspect of my life. And it is definitely hard to make those changes, but when I'm taking care of the plants, I do want to try to give them the best that I can, you know, kind of similar to a pet, I guess, but you know, less serious. So I'm trying to move to more organic, sustainable, natural options for them so that I feel like I'm giving them the best that I can, if that makes sense, because I want to really value them and everything that they are giving to me in a way. I think since I've started reflecting on these aspects of how I take care of plants, I haven't been as itching to buy as many houseplants, and I also feel like that's probably winter, but I don't feel the need to overwhelm myself with houseplants, and I truly want to like set a better foundation for my collection before continuing to grow it, because I know it's gonna grow. I know I'm gonna buy more plants. That's never gonna stop for me. But I feel like I want to kind of get like more in touch with the basics first and make sure that I'm really confident in the materials I'm using and the brands I'm using before expanding. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on in my head. I have really truly just been thinking about houseplants and plants in general and the privilege of having nature in my home, and you know, what that means to me and how I want to take care of that in the future. So it's a little bit corny, obviously, and it's definitely not for everyone. Some people just want to have plants in their home for the aesthetic, or I don't know. People want plants for all different kinds of reasons, but for me personally, I think that's what I'm going to keep in mind moving forward. And it makes me really happy. I feel like having more clear intentions and taking time to remember why I love houseplants so much is super, super important and gonna keep me kind of committed to taking care of all of these plants, because I hope that there isn't a day where I just suddenly want to trade them all away or not even trade, just give them all away. So that's basically the point of me saying all of this. Having plants to take care of has definitely gotten me through some like mental funks and times where I just needed a distraction and a routine and something to take care of. And basically my point is that I want to return that favor to them and just take better care of them and not get distracted from the beauty and amazingness that they truly are. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's video. It was definitely a little bit shorter, a little bit rambly, but I just kind of wanted to get this off my chest and share my thoughts with all of you. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you have a lovely Sunday if you aren't into Valentine's Day. Honestly, I'm not that much into Valentine's Day, but like I said, the Soothing Sunday fell on a Valentine's Day, so what can I do? You know what I mean? Please comment down below what makes you love houseplants so much and some of the houseplants bringing you joy right now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you don't subscribe already, please do so if you want to see more planty content from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!